Yeah, you know.
A little discussion there.
What takes so long here?
On to kick it off for you, Tigers.
All right, so the Tigers
Garcia.
Kickoff unit is getting set.
Back deep to receive for the Panthers, number 27, Brandon Hicks.
Okay, and Brandon Hicks back for the Panthers. There's going to be a low line drive to the Panthers. The defender touched it. The Panthers going to pick it up and return it about 12 yards.
He really just dragged some Tiger defenders with him as he was going to the ground. It just kind of really trips over the Tigers. So, you know.
Yeah. Not really agreeing with the low line drive on that kickoff. Should have tried to go higher on that, but, you know, hey, here's what it is now.
So, here we go. The Panthers are starting.
Same formation.
Same formation from their own 44-yard line.
Quarterback waits the snap, gets it to his running back right up the middle, runs over a Tiger defender.
He
picked up about,
what'd you say,
14 yards, yeah. And, man, Mason Smith took a shot at the end of that run. I mean, that runner ran with some authority.
He did. He, lowered his head and ran north and just bulldozed his way through.
And they're going to keep the same formation. Running back going to run around the right side up the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds about the 35-yard line. I'm sorry, the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
So he's gonna be short, Kinsley. No, they're gonna give
it to him.
First and 10.
Down to the Tiger 31-yard line.
Down to the 31-yard line of the Tigers. So
he's working the same formation. Looks like on down the field. Gonna hand off to his running back around the left side. Hits the sideline, picks up a few yards, and it's off to the races. But it's gonna be brought down at about the 15-yard line. So a close saving tackle. About the Tigers.
The Tigers, got the Panther running back there by the hair of their chin.
Right, and that was Ben Knight on the tackle for the Tigers.
So
starting from the Tigers' 10-yard line, same formation. Quarterback with the snap, hands off right to the running back right at the middle, cuts it out to the left sideline, dragging a few defenders. It's like he's going to he gets knocked in the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, 10:52 left in the third quarter, brought to you by Razmy's Party Supply Store in Laurel. They opened on Monday of this past week, Kinsley, and they are booming. The business hours, let me tell you about the business hours here, Kinsley.
Talk to him.
Okay, the business hours for Razmy's Party Supply. They are, let me get to it, folks. Okay, my phone is on lock. You know how these iPhones are. You got to love them. Okay, so Monday through Friday and Saturday, 9 till 12. So, hold on. Monday through Friday, the hours are 10 to 6.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, 9 till 12.
Okay.
So, Razmy's Party Supplies, third quarter here. The Tigers trail 28-7 with 10:52 left in the third quarter.
Well, so the Tigers take the field, ready to receive the kickoff. Back to receivers Jay Jones and Jalen Morris.
Is that the Bootsy wagon over there? Or is that a snow cone?
It looks like a snow cone truck there, to be honest. It's been there quite a while. They have quite a line over there, so it must be doing something right.
Right.
Well, the Panthers set to kick off. And the ball is up. It's going to be a pretty high, nice kick. It's going to be fielded by Morris. Morris waiting on his wall to set up. He finds the crease and going to hit the hole. Take it up the middle. It's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line, dragging a few defenders there.
Good run by Morris. He takes it, goes right up the field. Speaking of the Bootsy wagon, you remember the old
49-yard
Mickey
kickoff
Mouse ice
return by
cream?
number 26,
I do. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
You know, the vanilla, then the chocolate.
Yeah.
A good mix.
35-yard line.
First ice cream I ever had.
Me too.
Yeah. They still make those?
I think they do.
Oh.
They got them in Disney World, I know.
Oh, well, I mean, there you go. They definitely going to have them there. And Tigers lined up. Go with two receivers. Jay Jones at the top. Mason Smith at the bottom. Morris next to McGee. McGee hands off to Morris. Morris is going to run up the middle for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kinsley, you know, good gain there by Morris at 2 yards.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 from the Tiger 37 with 10:20 left in the third quarter. Brought to you by Razmy's Party Supply.
Well, John, here's my take.
What you got, Ken? Tell
It's
me about it.
28-7.
Tell me about it.
10 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a lot of ball game to be played here. Let's stop running the ball. Let's pass the ball. I mean,
It ain't going to hurt.
it definitely won't hurt. I mean, we're already hurting here. I mean, let's try something different, you know. I mean, if we're going to try something, I mean, let's just go for it. I mean, in the few times that we've tried to pass the ball, I mean, receivers have been open. Now, unfortunately, they weren't able to, reel in the pass, but, they've been open. The ground game hadn't, really been working for us too well. So, it comes to a point where, I know McGee, when he drops back to pass, he's just running for his life. But you have to do something to accommodate for the lack of blocking for the receivers to get open. You got to try some things out here. I mean,
Why not?
Just continue to work the same formation the whole night. McGee is going to drop back, not seeing anything open. He takes a hit in the back, fumbles the ball. It looks like he fell on it and recovered it. Let's see what happens when they get off the pile.
Fumble on the play.
And it looks like the Tigers are going to regain possession. But, I mean, when it comes to a time like that, put extra blockers back there for McGee and just give the receivers time to get down the field. We have to try something else because, I mean, the running game is just it's getting too complacent. I mean, you ran the ball 90% of the game. I mean, you're not fooling the defense. And, I mean, let's just be honest here.
Well, it's the same old song and dance,
So the punt away by Patrick Little for about 35 yards. The
36-yard line.
return man's going to fall down at about the 35-yard line.
Again, remember, people, Razmy's Party Supply just opened this past Monday. Go by there on Leontine Price Boulevard. They're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6, and on Saturday, Kinsley, from 9 to 12. Hey, it saves you the trouble from having to go to Hattiesburg. Support Miss Razmy Walters. Hey, listen, great store, great people. Go by, see them, very friendly folks.
Oh, yeah, gotta check those out. It is great to finally have a party supply place in Laurel. So Quitman Panthers is going to keep the same formation. Tigers actually make a stop behind the line of scrimmage on that one.
The Tiger defense haven't really played that bad tonight. It's just they don't have a lot of time to take a breather.
Well, and that's true because, I mean, the defense is really finding it hard to get stops. I mean, it happens occasionally, just not occasionally enough. But, I mean, if they could, tackle, play good, strong football, I mean, it'd be some good, quick, easy 3 and outs. So the quarterback's going to keep it himself, run up the middle. Looks like a pickup of maybe 5 yards.
So, they flushed Hicks, out of the pocket, but he still manages to pick up about, 4 or 5 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 on the play from the Tiger 40-yard line.
Yeah, and honestly, it's just the Tigers just aren't playing with a sense of urgency. I mean, it's like a lack of urgency, a lack of recognition. It's too late to diagnose and recognize the play. So, by the time they do recognize, what's going on, I mean, the runner's either in the end zone or, way up the field. So another pickup of a
Takes the
first
ball out just short of the
after
49-yard line.
the
First and 10,
15-yard run by the quarterback.
Well, any games you looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, I'm actually looking forward to the Southern Miss game against North Texas. They're playing on ESPN3. Not sure if I have that channel, but I mean, I have to find somewhere to watch the game, so I'll figure something out. But should be a pretty interesting game. I've heard it could go a lot of different ways. They're, a pretty tough team. I've heard they're is a team that, they should be able to handle, not too tough. So, we'll see.
There's a flag on the play against the Panthers, it looks like. So that's going to back them up a little bit. So, anything to help it. But again,
against Quitman.
you got to have a sense of urgency out there.
You do. Especially when the score is looking the way it is. I mean, especially if the game was within reach, you had to play with a sense of urgency. I mean, and honestly, John, right now at this point, it's 6 minutes left in the third quarter. I mean, Tigers down, 28-7. Let some of the younger guys play. You might discover some talent that you didn't know that you had. They have some guys on the team who looks like believe they just got converted over from the junior varsity squad. See what you have.
Well, you got to try something. You
got to do something.
It really, the game doesn't really feel like a game. It's just sort of, to be homecoming. It's not exciting. I don't know what the deal is, but you would expect more excitement. But then again,
Well, it's really just to be real, just the lack of competitiveness. The game. Not to die down, but just from a realistic standpoint, the game is pretty much a game. They're just running out of time as the Quitman quarterback takes it, breaks a long run, and gets chased out of bounds by Taekwon Jasper. Then the Tigers territory on about the 26-yard run. Let some new guys play. At this point, the game has been pretty much determined. It won't hurt.
It's worth a try. Let's see what the new guys have got, and see what they can do.
Hey, the Panthers, they've put in a new running back.
Yeah.
If you're gonna experiment, now's the time to do it.
Tonight is, you might as well get the young guys a chance to get some playing time and experience, and see what they can do.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt anything.
You're right. They have a lot of young guys down there. I know Xavier Barnett. He's a talented receiver. I believe a 10th grader, but the guy has pretty good size, good speed. Try him out. What's it gonna hurt? Even some, especially some of the bigger guys, some of the younger linemen. Try them out. What could it hurt?
Nothing at this point.
You never know. You might find you have a much better line. Can't be any worse.
Well,
so the Quitman Panthers are threatening from the Tigers' 20-yard line.
Another Panther first down.
They're going to continue to work the same formation down the field, threatening even closer to the end zone.
First and 10 from the Tiger 19, 14-yard line. So it is what it is at this point.
Okay, let's see. Going in a different formation. 4 receivers going to still hand it off to the running back who's going to break it around the left end. Try to power his way for another yard, but it's going to get knocked out at about the 5-yard line.
Johnson knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think that's a 6-yard line.